but a guy that really gave me game was a guy named James. When you gonna cook for me? Honorable Rally. You know what I'm talking about, right? That's all. So he, before I met James, I was just working to work like everybody else. So he saw what I was doing, and he was like, bro, you working too hard, bro. You gotta work smarter, not harder. I said, bro, like, what you mean? He's like, man, boom, 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 boom. And that's when I learned how to like scale and figure out what works, what makes money, what don't make money. Stop doing dumbass shit that's just like hard ass items that's not gonna make a lot of money but hard to prep. Keep it simple. He gave me more of like a business. He gave me more of like a businessman mentality than anything, and that's what really kind of took me to the next level. That's how I started kind of like stacking and making money and whatnot from James and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you started the food truck in Charlotte, and now I be seeing you all over the state of North Carolina.
Yeah.
How did that transition from you just starting stationary in one area to moving
So
all around the whole state?
So y'all, like, basically when I did plate sales, I was building my brand, and I didn't know I was building my brand. So I did a lot of my growing up in Raleigh and Durham, but I was living in Charlotte. So when I was doing plate sales, I'm like, shit, I'm gonna start doing pop-ups in Raleigh. So I started doing, it's literally that simple. Of course, y'all, I went to trial and tribulations. Like, in the beginning, I had to learn how to set my prices higher when I was out of town, because it's more money to you travel and sell food. I didn't know that in the beginning. So a couple times when I did it, it looked good on camera and for brand wise, but I wasn't making no money at first until I learned how to scale and like, okay, this is how you do it when you're out of town, how to move. So basically, when I started going to Raleigh, I'm like, shit, I'm gonna go to Greensboro. Then I went to Winston, and I just kind of built that brand. And at the time, I didn't know I was building a brand. I thought I was just going to these places selling food. But look at it now, all I gotta do is post, and the line's down the block in any one of these cities now.
What's some of your favorite cities that you love?
My favorite city.
Which one show you the most love or whatever?
Raleigh is gonna be probably number one, but they all do, man. Like, I love the 336 now. But right now you can see I'm on like a small city. That's the hidden gem, and I be trying to tell other trucks, but they be scared to take that risk. I'm like, yeah, these small cities is where it's at.
Like what? Like what small?
Salisbury, Gastonia, Shelby, North Carolina. These all small cities that people not really, acquainted with. And they ain't got nothing to eat out there. Cause even when I be out there, cause I eat good. I be on DoorDash looking like it don't be no food on DoorDash, no nothing. So they don't really got that much food out there.
Right up.
So yeah, the small town shit is where it's at.
Okay, so but when we hear a lot of like, the restaurant business, the food industry, that's a hard business. You know what I'm saying, the profit margins hard and whatnot. What's something that you learned from that? You know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, somebody want to start their own food truck. What's something that you could tell them that they really need to watch out for to have a successful brand like you got, type?
I would say right now, if you don't already have a following in food, and it's just hard not to sound like a hater, but if you already don't have a following in food, I would say, get into something else. Just to be honest, I'm not gonna say I'm just staying afloat, but to live the lifestyle I want, I gotta have more than great days to live the lifestyle I want. Back in 2020, I can only have to work 8 days a month and be good, 9 days a month and be good. Now we working, more than four to 5 days a week. Just the food industry, you hear people talk about it, and they're not falling off or nothing like that. It's just food is just getting higher, like from what it was 4 or 5 years ago. You got certain shit that went up 60%, 30%, 50%.
Where do you think the future of this shit going? Where do you think it's headed towards?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good though.
Word up.
I'm looking for a plan B just in case, because it's not going down. So you gotta raise your prices, and with raising your prices, your food gotta be damn near perfect, especially if you're a black business. People ain't playing with black businesses and food and that. So, you know, you just gotta. I'm just adjusting, and you know, what come with food being high and bills is you gotta pay the staff more. So